Hey guys, in this student spotlight, I'm going to help Kyle with some pain that he has when he plays kind of fast power chords across kind of a punk rock style. All right, so before I get into it, let's check out his video.
Hey Carl, my name is Kyle. I love your videos. I watch them as much as I can. I'm having like these problems when I play like power chords, like fast power chords, where I'm moving like up and down the neck and whatnot, especially with like punk rock. Basically, I get like cramps like throughout my hand when I'm going really fast. I don't get them with like my 2-finger power chords. What I'm doing with like 3 and like moving up and down and whatnot, I get like pain and discomfort all around here. So like if I were to play a song like American Idiot, or like Want You Bad from The Offspring, or however it goes, like fast songs like that, I get severe discomfort over here, and I just want to know like how I could sort of prevent that, or if there's like a warm-up I can do, or whatever that can help improve that. That'll be wonderful. But thank you very much.
All right, so it's a good question, but I think I can help you out pretty quick with this. Before I get into it, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And anybody out there that wants to submit their own video questions to me, easy to do. Just go to guitarlessons365.com. You'll see a page there called the Student Spotlight. Click on that. There's a video uploader. Just follow the instructions, you know, and submit your own video questions to me, and I can probably get to yours as well, and hopefully help you and help others that can and watch our little correspondence there. So please do that. It doesn't cost you anything. Just go do it. I need to get more people to do it so I can continue this series. All right, so let's talk about this real quick, Kyle. So now you mentioned players like Billie Joe Armstrong and stuff like that. He's almost a good study for this if you really want to talk about somebody who's not going to have wrist problems, of how he plays power chords. You'll notice that generally how he plays power chords is when he's playing them off the 5th string. It's the 2-note version that you said you can play fine. So it's kind of this. Now, the reason why that doesn't bug you is because when you're doing the 2-note version of it, you're keeping your wrist straight, or almost completely straight, all right? So that is what your wrist wants to do. So where you get into trouble is when you go to the 3-note version, you play like this. And you can see that your wrist will kind of push out. And that puts a lot of tension up on the back of your hand, the back of your wrist, and into your forearm and everything. So not a healthy thing to do. So you notice that when you do that, you're bringing your arm down, and you're just kind of, you don't need to do that. So another good thing to do is watch Billie Joe Armstrong when he's playing. So when he plays his 3-note power chords, which usually he does off the low E string. So the power chords that he generally plays on the low E string, with a low E string root, he plays as 3-note power chords, and then the ones off the A string, a lot of times he'll do as 2-note power chords. But a good exercise is just play the power chord. So you can play it up any fret, say the 5th fret here. So you see when I'm playing the 2-note version, so you get to use your pinky there, which is pretty comfortable for me. And you'll see a lot of players who can really move power chords really quickly, like Hetfield and you know, James Hetfield and all those guys. They generally use their pinky a lot because what it does is when you use your 3rd finger, it puts more tension. You have to really kind of move down and get in position for that. But here you can keep your wrist straight and easily reach it with a pinky. So that's why it's easier for them and they can keep their wrist straight. But what I want you to do here is you can look at your wrist and it's comfortable for you to play that 2-string power chord off the 5th fret of the A string. A D power chord, right? Now I want you to be able to go to the power chord, the A power chord off the low E string without deviating your wrist. So basically think about it. Let your arm stay stable. When you see Billie Joe Armstrong playing, his arm is up higher. It's not like this. He doesn't have his arm low. He keeps his arm up high. So what he does is he basically brings the bottom of his palm up closer to the bottom of the fretboard. So that allows him to keep his wrist straight and not do this. So it's a good exercise to be able to get into that position and know how it is to play that two note version of the power chord off the 5th string. You got your straight wrist. Now keep it the same and switch to the A power chord. So that's the three note version off the 5th fret of the low E. And see how I'm keeping the wrist there. So go back and forth between the two. You want them feeling the same. So watch in the mirror. You don't want to see this. The idea is to make the fingers go to the notes and keep your wrist straight. So you can move, when you got your wrists straight, you can move around a lot quicker, and you can also, you have a lot less tension going on in your hand. So you can take that 3-note version over there to the 5th fret, 5th string as well too, the A string. But watch that wrist. If you got a straight wrist, it's going to be comfortable. You just got to adjust your fingers. Your fingers don't need to be that long and pushed out. You just bring them down to the strings, and that just happens by raise up your arm to what's almost like parallel with the bottom of the fretboard, and so is the bottom of your palm, and that allows your fingers just to go there just like they are playing. It's basically how your hand is set up when you do the 2-note version. Keep it for the 3. It's as simple as that. All right, so I hope this helps you out, and please, anybody else that wants to submit a question, please do at the Student Spotlight page at guitarlessons365.com. See you guys again soon.